Hey there, Aquarius, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of January 2022. We're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies, as well as any energies the universe wants you to keep in mind. Also, Aquarius, please remember that energies do go both ways. That energies do go both ways, and I could be picking up on your energy or your person's energy, so take the energies as they resonate. Past, all right. Present. Near future. Main energy for your reading. Love it. I love getting the High Priestess as the main energy because what that's telling me is your intuition is talking to you. Your intuition is communicating with you. It's trying to tell you something. So I'm hoping you listen. I think you are. We'll see when we clarify. So in your recent past, you get the Chariot, which flew out as I was shuffling, the Seven of Swords, and the King of Wands. Some of you may be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or just somebody that has a lot of fire in their chart. I see you kind of giving up on this person. It's almost like the universe is pushing you in the direction of just being like, F it, this is more trouble than this is worth. Something here, and it's not necessarily this whole connection, it could just be one aspect of it where it's like, you're giving up. You're like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm done with this shit. We'll see what that's about. In the current situation, you get the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Swords, and the Five of Swords. You're showing up in an energy of being very clear, very determined, very like, I'm not letting my emotions get the best of me. Like, I'm going to let my head decide what's the right thing to do. Now, with the Five of Swords here, I don't know if that's necessarily the best route for you to take, the best course of action. We'll see why the Five of Swords is showing up here. But either way, with the Wheel of Fortune, this is meant to happen. Everything that's happening in the current situation is happening exactly and unfolding exactly how it's meant to unfold. And it always works out in your favor. In the near future, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. You're showing up under an energy of being very good, very stable, very much like in your power, happy in the near future. However, there's some energy tied up to your past where you're looking back and there's a little bit of regret, remorse, could even be some resentment on your part towards this person, and you're doing something about it. With the Page of Pentacles, you're doing something about it in the near future. Not quite sure what this is about yet. Let's clarify though. Let's take a look at the main energy for your reading, which is the High Priestess. See what your intuition is trying to tell you. Okay, literally, I'm not even kidding. I've shuffled this deck like 5 times at this point. You, Gemini, and Sag, I think, all got the Three of Cups as clarifiers for your main energy this week. I'm sorry, this month. Okay. Anyways, your intuition, the High Priestess is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Cups, and the Fool. Your intuition is telling you that in due time, if you give this enough time, at the right time, divine timing, this person's coming back. This reconciliation, you and this person, whatever separation is happening, you're coming back. You guys are going to come back together and you're going to have a brand new clean slate. Certain things need to take place and you cannot rush this. Again, with the Wheel of Fortune, this is all about divine timing. This is not your timing. This is when it is divinely guided to happen. But it's like your intuition is telling you, have no fear, Aquarius. This is going to happen. It will happen. May not happen as soon as you want it to, but it'll happen. Let's take a look at the Chariot in your recent past. The Chariot is clarified by the Moon, the Four of Wands, and the World. Yeah, you're not... This is funny the way it's coming in, because your intuition is the main energy for your reading this month. In the recent past, I feel like the universe was pushing you in a direction. It was trying to guide you into ending something, closing out a cycle between you and somebody else who you have a very, very strong connection with, a very strong bond with. And I feel like you didn't really want to listen. It's almost like the universe was tapping you on your back and being like, Aquarius, hello, you know you need to end this. You need to close this cycle out. And you're like, what? Somebody's talking to me? No, can't see anybody. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting here, where it's like, you know what you needed to do or what you felt energetically called to do. You just didn't want to listen to it. And that could be why the High Priestess is the main energy for your reading this week. Because in the recent past, you may not have listened to your intuition. But in the current situation, you sure as hell are. Let's take a look at the Seven of Swords in your recent past. Seven of Swords is clarified by the strength, the Ten of Cups, and the Tower. Yeah, I see you being happy. There's something here in the recent past which makes you happy. It makes you feel emotionally balanced and fulfilled and brings you a lot of happiness. And I feel like it's this connection. However, it's not unadult. The energy that I'm getting, it's like, it's not just happiness. It's not like you're with this person and you're like, oh, bliss. No. 70% this person makes you happy, but 30% is like really difficult for you to deal with. There's something at that 30% which is like nagging at you and gnawing at you, and you're just kind of like swatting it away, like, be quiet, shush. Like, you don't want to look at it because it's difficult for you to face whatever that is. But either way, I feel like in the recent past, you can't keep ignoring it. Eventually, it just becomes too loud for you to ignore. And so you're like, yeah, this person, this connection, whatever it is, makes me happy, but it's not stable. It's not stable. With the Tower, this is something that needs to come crumbling down because it's like a house of cards. It's not built on a solid foundation. And again, I see you in the recent past, like realizing that, but not really wanting to realize that. Let's take a look at this King of Wands in the recent past for you. Yeah, deep down, it finally hit. By the way, you get the Page of Pentacles in the recent past, and you get the Page of Pentacles in the near future again. So, King of Wands is clarified by the Hermit, the Ace of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. It finally clicked. It finally hit where it's like, I can't ignore this anymore. Deep, deep down, I know exactly what this is. I know exactly how I feel. I know everything. It's like deep down in your subconscious and your intuition, you know exactly how things are. There's nothing clouding your judgment. You know exactly what you need to do. Now, again, I'm looking at you under this energy, and this person, you're very attracted to them. Like, they're a hot tamale, and there's a very strong bond between the two of you, so I can understand why you wouldn't want to fully just be like, you know, okay, you suck, I'm gonna leave, because they don't fully suck. Only 30% of them sucks, but that 30% is pretty significant. So in the recent past, I see you finally realizing like what's what and deciding to take action and make something happen. Now, again, you're not just diving headfirst and being like, okay, goodbye. No. You're taking small steps, but you're still making progress. It's small progress, very, very small effort that you're putting in, but progress is being made. Let's take a look at the Wheel of Fortune in your current situation. Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Lovers, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, this is a super intense connection that you're dealing with when it comes to this person. And I see things, again, unfolding exactly how they're meant to unfold. There's a decision that you need to make here, and you know what that decision is, but it's like the universe is showing me this to let me know, like, this is a really intense connection. This is why it's so difficult for Aquarius to make this decision, because it's almost like they're magnetically drawn to this person on all levels. But again, with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom, everything is happening the way it's meant to. It's not that this love is gone. It's not that the connection is gone. It's not that you don't care, this person doesn't care, somebody lost attraction here. It's not that. This is all being divinely guided. Let's take a look at the Queen of Swords. Okay. Two more for the Queen of Swords in the current situation for Aquarius. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Six of Cups. This is a soul connection. It's been showing up every single, like, all of your clarifiers. This is a really intense connection, Aquarius. I can't take you away from that. Like, this is deep. But I see you in the current situation being like, I know these emotions are deep. I know we love each other. I know this is a soul connection, but I can't allow my emotions to cloud my judgment. It's almost like you're flipping the switch and you're like, okay, I need to focus on myself. I need to focus on my healing. And I really, really need to take a step back, take some time out from this divine connection, from this really intense bond that I have with this person to heal. Something here needs to heal. It could be something within you. It could be something within this connection, or both. But I see you like eliminating your emotions and just shutting them off, because you know that's the only way you're going to be able to start this healing process that you need to go on. Let's take a look at the Five of Swords in your current situation. Oh man, wow. Five of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Empress, and the High Priestess. The High Priestess was the main energy for your reading this week, okay? It's like, you're in the current situation, I see you almost kind of like not wanting to listen to your intuition, because your intuition is telling you this person's coming back. This connection's coming back. You guys will get back together. You will have that clean slate, that clean start. But in the current situation, because you probably are going through a separation, or because, you know, something has come to an end between you and this person, a cycle has closed out, you're telling yourself, no, I don't feel anything. I don't really miss them. I don't feel connected to them. Like my soul's not connected to them. There's a little bit of self-denial here, which again, makes sense because, you know, you are going through some energy which you're not with this person, or you're not with them physically, right? And so it's easier for us to tell ourselves like, no, my feelings aren't that deep. No, we're not connected on a soul level. And that's fine. You can keep lying to yourself as much as you want because your intuition is telling you otherwise. Your intuition is telling you exactly what this person means to you, exactly what this connection means to you. This person is like all that in a bag of chips. They're the best thing as far as you're concerned since sliced bread. You have love for them. You carry love for them. So none of that has gone away. But I understand why the Five of Swords is showing up here, because somebody here, and I say you because this is your reading, this could very well be them. Somebody here is lying to themselves, being like, no, this isn't as intense, this isn't as deep as you know, as I feel it is. Let's take a look at the Nine of Pentacles in the near future. Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Death, okay? Somebody's passion for this connection is intensifying. They're showing up as single, and I feel like this is you. You're showing up under an energy of single, you know, I'm focusing on myself, I'm doing me, because there is something here that needs to be healed in the current situation. But in the near future, your passion, your desire, your draw towards this connection, which is showing up as done in the 3D world at least. Like you guys, again, may have separated, may have broken up. Something here has come to an end. Your passion and your attraction and your draw towards this person is just intensifying. It's almost like the more you ignore it, the more intense it becomes. It's like you're like, no, I'm not thinking about them. Okay, well, in your dreams, you guys communicate, and that magnetic attraction just intensifies. Let's take a look at the Five of Cups in the near future. Five of Cups is clarified by the Sun, the Nine of Swords, and the Page of Wands. Somebody here is looking at the past and kind of regretting not putting in more effort. They're looking at the past and they're like, I was really happy then. I was really happy with that connection. I was really happy with that person. Why didn't I do more? Why didn't I invest more? They're kind of looking back and they're like in pain over it because they could have done more. They should have done more, because I feel like, and I don't feel like this is you, I feel like this is your person, if I'm being honest. They're looking back at the past and being like, I gave 10% of what I could have given. Why did I not give more? Why did I not give more? I'm in so much pain and agony right now, and this is all self-inflicted. I caused this. I brought this upon myself. Let's take a look at this Page of Pentacles in the near future, because you got the Page of Pentacles in your recent past tied up to you being very, very clear on what you need to do and taking steps to do it. I love it. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Hierophant, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Somebody here is very, very... Remember how I said the passion is intensifying? Somebody here in the near future just can't fight it anymore. It's like the passion is so hot, it's consuming them. The intensity of this connection, and this could have been a marriage for some of you, by the way, or one of those really intense connections. The intensity is just consuming. This person cannot keep ignoring it. They can't keep closing their eyes to it. It's almost like they're being shoved into a furnace. And they're like, okay. But the Page of Pentacles, I see them finally doing something about it. They're doing small steps, okay? They're feeling like, you know, a fire burning within them. They're showing up like a match, but at least they're doing something. Wow, that was intense. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Aquarius. That's beautiful. From the universe, you get the Three of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Page of Cups. This reconciliation, this stability, this long term that you want, it's happening. Keep your heart open. I know it's hard. I see you doing it though. You're not completely shut off. You're trying to shut off your emotions, but you're not completely shut off. What you want intuitively, you know is coming. This long-term, stable reconciliation is coming. In the meantime, Spirit just wants you to keep your heart open throughout this whole process. Love it. Let's close off your reading, Aquarius, with an oracle card. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. Yeah, you already are expecting powerful change. Your intuition is guiding you in this direction to expect a brand new, clean slate, fresh new beginning with this connection, okay? you're expecting it. And this is just reiterating that, which I love to see, because the universe, when it repeats messages, it's like, you didn't hear me the first time. I need you to hear me now. So Aquarius, that is what I have for you. Really, really beautiful reading. I hope it resonated. If it did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you here for your reading next week. Bye, Aquarius.